Hello. I don't know if you can see him behind the hay. He's pretty happy. Oh, you come to see me? Hello. Gotta get some of those eye crusties off of you. Hi. You look so fluffy. Winter coat coming in, huh? Okay, let's go. Are you ready to go? Oh my gosh, he really wants that bucket. There's nothing there. That's not for you, you weirdo. Okay, let's go. Update. We have a tree. And we have a bad little boy trying to eat the tree. Excuse me. Where is he? Don't do that. No. No, little boy. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop that. Ow. Okay. Yes, there's a tree. Also, sorry, I have to have there's better lighting this way. Remember when I said I was going to do Vlogmas? Not happening, at least not every day. It's just not gonna work for me. We were traveling yesterday. We came back down here from Arkansas where we were for Thanksgiving. And this morning I went and rode, which you saw, and then John put the tree up while I was gone. And I just got done putting the lights on it, which it looks okay. It's 3 strands of 150. I kind of want more lights, but also like, it is what it is. And I think it still looks good. But could use more, I feel like. We'll put ornaments on it later, but right now we are getting ready to, in a little bit, go to the movies. We're gonna go see Wicked Part 2. Very exciting. And then we have to get groceries. So yeah, that's what we're up to. And just trying to keep this little thing away from the tree. He's just trying to be so bad. Oliver, do you wanna go under there? There you go. Oh, little weirdo. Later. Can you tell it's nighttime? Maybe you can't. The movie was really good. Do you want to say anything about the movie? Sean doesn't want to say anything. It was good, but the pacing was weird. All the good songs are in part 1, which we already knew, but yeah, I don't know. They should have made it into one long movie. That's what we've been saying this whole time. It should have just been one really long movie instead of a part 2 with, you know, the not as good songs and all of that. So anyway, but it was fun to go to a movie, and the popcorn we got had pink and gold glitter, like food glitter, which was funny.
Pink and green.
Yeah, pink and green, sorry. And I ate way too much. And then we had to go grocery shopping, which was fine, not too busy at the store. And now Oliver's acting a little crazy. I think we're gonna decorate the tree, like put some ornaments on it. Let me turn around the camera and show you. That's what it looks like. It's not too bad. Oliver is under there being bad. But the tree is looking okay, but we need to put ornaments on it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And then tomorrow, maybe I'll work on the mantle while John's at work. But yeah, I think that's the plan. We gotta get him under control first though. Oliver. Oh, no. Doesn't that taste bad? Hello, good morning. Don't mind all of this. I am about to go to the barn. Wearing the exact same thing I wore yesterday. But I'm probably not going to vlog at the barn just because since I was there yesterday, it will be basically the same sort of thing. I am going to try some blankets on him so we can either... Well, I want to find out what size he needs for sure, and then I can either order one or they might probably have one I could borrow just so we have a blanket for winter in case it gets cold, which it probably will. So we're going to do a ride, probably a slightly shorter ride than yesterday. We're 45 minutes, which is kind of long. So I'm going to do that, and then when I come back, I will be talking about my Spotify Wrapped at some point today because I already looked at it. I didn't look at it on the vlog. I just didn't want to. I was ready to see it, so I looked at it already, but I'll tell you about it. It was kind of weird. but also like, Fall Out Boy is in like the top 5 #1 artist, all that. So I'll talk about that more later. And of course, with the lights, daytime. Oh, I guess I should turn this off. Since it's daytime, like it's backlit, it looks kind of bad, but so far we've got this little deer that mom gave me. Cute, kind of vintage looking. And then she also gave me this Marie ornament, which funny enough, I didn't already have a Marie. So anyway, she's cute. Her little bow is glittery. And then I also placed one of these. These are fake, like vintage looking. They're plastic, which I'm going to try to only do plastic this year because Oliver, but I think they're pretty. They're cute. I have a whole bunch more. This is the only one that had a hanger. I need to find my hangers. And then I hung up this one that I made a couple years ago, this fabric ball one. And then I did this one, which I made for the work ornament decorating contest last year, which is kind of cute, but whatever. I will probably do it again this year, so yeah. But that's all we got because we were tired last night. It was a long day, and by the time we were done eating dinner and ready to do the tree, it was like 9:30, and we were kind of like, let's just actually get ready for bed. So that's what happened. But yeah, I think it's going to look nice. Oh, I also put this one up. This is just a random one. I think Grandma gave us that at some point, maybe. It's pretty shiny, I want to go all out. I really want my tree to be so Christmassy. And so like, I've seen so many like maximalist, like totally covered in ornament trees on Instagram. And I know that's not realistic. That's, whatever, but I want to do so much. And I do have 3 strands of lights on here. It does not look as bright as I thought it would. It's good, but like maybe next year we'll get another strand or 2. I kind of would like to do those like big vintage looking bulbs, but, I'm not doing that right now. So anyway, there's a cat trying to cheat the tree. That's been a struggle. I've been spraying that no chew like bitter stuff, but they don't seem to care. Margot and Oliver both want to chomp the tree. So that's it for now. I'm gonna go because I want to go to the barn. He's doing it right now. And I will just check back in later though. Excuse me, sir. Stop chomping that. It should taste so yucky. Stop that. Stop it. Yeah, you better stop. Don't do it. You be a good boy while I'm gone, okay? Okay, lunchtime. I think I'm gonna saute arugula. I don't know. And put some chickpeas on it. Maybe with some onion. Do we still have onion? Yeah, we do. Just a little bit. I can use that up. Like some garlic. Don't mind the messy fridge. There we go. Okay. Let's just make something with that. Hi, Oliver. Oh, are you squeaking? Hey, little boy. I gotta make my lunch, then I can play with you, okay? All done. It doesn't look great. Hopefully it tastes good. This is how it looks. Sorry. I'm done with lunch, and I'm about to do some Christmas decorating. I'm gonna get rid of all that right there. How do I point to that? That. And put my Christmas stuff up. Probably decorate the tree some more. And just sort of like get Christmas going in the house. I also need to clean some stuff up. Like these boxes need to go away. That's from the tree lights. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oliver got put in timeout because he would not stop attacking Pie. So I'm gonna see if he's ready to come out and be a good boy. Hello? Are you ready to come out and be a good little boy? Hi, Oliver. He's a sweet little baby. Do you want to come out there? Oh, I think Margot's going to join us in here. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Hi. You ready to help decorate for Christmas? Okay, mantle is cleared off. This box has been brought down. That's the other ornament box. And unfortunately, we have some trash that we're gonna need to watch while we're working. I'm gonna try to do time lapse if I can figure out where to prop my phone, but if not, I'm just gonna cut this part out. Okay, here's the update. I had such a hard time getting that to do what I wanted to. It's kind of attached with push pins. It's kind of precarious, so hopefully it will stay. And then I've just done this. I don't know if I like it, but it kind of is what it is. I am missing a garland still that I'll get. Oh my gosh. Okay, pretty sure the garland is just in one of my things upstairs. I think I know where it is, but I need to go grab it. And then their stockings, which I think are in the other container. But yeah, it's okay. This snowman lights up and that Santa ornament thing does. So maybe I'll turn those on later, but they looked like they might need new batteries. So yeah. And then the tree, I've been kind of doing like these, oops, there we go, silver ball ornaments, just like as filler to sort of like fill it in. And then I'm going to get my other ornaments and put them on, but that's where we're at right now. He thinks he's helping, but he's actually being quite bad. Are you ready to be good? Why don't you go in there? Let's put him under the blanket. Here's the tree at night, all decorated, but I think it looks pretty good overall. I just got off work. I am going home. Well, actually, I'm going to Target. You already know. Me and that stupid store. I'm actually going, it's kind of because it's like this, I feel like it's the closest one on my route home that will have what I'm looking for, which is I'm looking for a kitchen scale because I am starting a sourdough journey. On Monday when we got home from our trip, I started sourdough, which I had decided I was going to do this while we were still at home. So I borrowed Mom and Dad's Dutch oven so I can use that to cook it in. And I got a jar from Mom. But anyway, I have a starter. It's still in progress. It actually, it doubled, like it rose so much overnight, which I do think a lot of it, like I was reading about this, it might just be like it's getting settled in. That doesn't necessarily mean it's actually ready after only 3 days. In fact, it's probably not ready. But all of the recipes I've seen is like, you should use a kitchen scale. It's easier to measure with the scale. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see if I can find an inexpensive one at Target, and then I can just use it for this, but I can also use it for any other recipe because a lot of recipes I follow do show like the gram amounts. So I feel like it will be a useful thing to have. So that's what I'm going to do. And then of course I'm also going to glance around their Christmas stuff because I can't not do that. So yeah. Work was fine today, getting back into it. I honestly did not have to do, like it was only a 4-hour shift to begin with, which is short. And then on top of that, like I was barely on the floor. I was mostly in the back just working on projects, which I'm also fine with. But like it was nothing. And even when I was out on the floor, it wasn't very busy. So I'm kind of like, you know what? That was a good way to ease back in after like 7 days off. So that was fine. But yeah, this afternoon, this probably won't matter in the continuity of vlogs, but my plan is to edit the Hawaii vlog and get that done because we are a month past that. So I should have uploaded it by now. So I'm gonna get that together hopefully, since I'm at a stopping point on a different project I'm working on that I can't talk about yet. And I do have like some little Christmas crafts I want to do, but I'm telling myself that I have to do the Hawaii vlog first. So I'm gonna do that. So that's kind of the plan for the afternoon. And then maybe do Christmas crafts if I have time. Also maybe do Animal Crossing if I have time, but that's like the lowest priority. So yeah, that's basically it. And maybe I'll take you to Target with me if I see anything good. I don't know. But yeah. I just got done with therapy. That was good. A lot of good discussion today. Got some homework to do. And now I'm going to work on the Hawaii vlog. It's about 4:30. I know I did not vlog after or even at Target. It was kind of busy. I got what I needed to though. I got the kitchen scale and then I got some stuff to make stroganoff for dinner. So I think I'm gonna do that. And Oh, my sourdough. Okay, I should have taken a picture. It had liquid like at the bottom, like that much. And internet said that means it wanted more food. So I fed it some more. Well, actually, I dumped some out. I did discard. I know people say you can save the discard. I just dumped it out in the trash. And I fed it again. That was at 2:30. So I'm gonna check it again at 6:30 and see how it's doing. Because if it's already doubled within that much time, it might actually be ready to use. I don't know. But I'll keep you posted on that. I'll show it to you. Did I tell you its name is Bubbles? That's the name of my starter. But yeah, so now I am going to work on the vlog and I gotta lock in. So this is the end of the clip for now. Okay, hello. Horrible angle, I know. I'm still working on getting the vlog, the Hawaii vlog part 1. It's about to be uploaded. It's giving me some issues. Wow, it looks like I've got like the light right now. Let me just, I don't know. It's not fixable. But I thought I would talk to you guys about my Spotify Wrapped. Please tell me it will show me on here. Well, this is good enough. I looked at it yesterday. It was interesting. Now Fall Out Boy was my #1 artist. Obviously, that's not a surprise. What was a surprise was my #1 most played song. I feel like no one would ever guess. It was The Fool on the Hill, the Beatles. And like, I do remember a time when I was super duper listening to it so much earlier this year, but I didn't think I listened to it enough times to be the #1 song. But I did, which was like 39 times, which isn't really that many, but like, you know, with how many songs I listened to, it evened out. And then the rest of it was Fall Out Boy. Yeah, and then this is literally so embarrassing. My #3 song. That's the one that's not Fall Out Boy as well. It's Chris Brown, With You. And I know we don't support Chris Brown around here. The song is so good. And I don't think I listened to it that much. But yeah. So anyway, at work, everybody, like, one of my coworkers does a blog post about Spotify Wrapped for the staff. I left that out. We bumped that out. Because the truth is, as if all this Fall Out Boy is not embarrassing, but yeah, I like in October switched over kind of to YouTube music actually, because long story, I don't want to get into all of it, but like John's paying for YouTube Premium, which gives us YouTube music, so it made more sense for us to just do that, and we can cancel Spotify. Now, I have not canceled Spotify yet, so I'm still paying for both, which is not good, but so my stats are a little off because I haven't listened to this like maybe since September, October. Not really off because I know they stopped recording like on November 1st, but in my heart, I believe Chris Brown would not be on my top 5 because I haven't been listening to that song. So anyway, that's that. But yeah, Fool on the Hill, #1 song. My top artists were, it was interesting, but not really interesting. It was Fall Out Boy #1, Taylor Swift #2, which is always like weird that she sneaks in there, but I guess I do have quite a few of her songs on playlists. So that's that. And then Sean Kingston was #3, which is very funny to me because like I do like his songs. They're very nostalgic and fun to listen to, but it's funny that he was in my top 5. And then T-Pain, and then Semler, which is like an indie artist. I don't know. And I listened to like 22,000 minutes of music. It just didn't feel as exciting to look at this year. I don't really know why. Maybe because I knew like my stats were not going to be 100% accurate because I was not listening to Spotify the way I usually do. But yeah, so that's that for Spotify Wrapped. Might be my last Spotify Wrapped if we stick with YouTube music, but we'll see. And now let me see how this is doing. I don't know if you can hear my computer trying to take off. It's at 83%. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let this finish doing what it's doing, and then go downstairs, have dinner, see what John's up to. I got stuff at the store to make stroganoff, but I don't know if I want to do that now. So, yeah. Okay, I hope you can hear me because it's kind of loud, but here's the sourdough. It looks so liquid. Actually, I wonder if something's wrong now. I don't know. It looks like it's separated maybe. Sorry, this is a horrible view. I guess it is bubbling a little bit. You can see those bubbles. And this is the line it was at, so I guess it is doing something, but I don't know. It looked a little sus earlier and it still seems sus now, so we'll look at her again tomorrow in the morning. In the meantime, I'm gonna get some stuff ready. This needs to get put away. So that I can make stroganoff with just mushrooms.